Wearing flip-flops with socks on, 'cause I left stuff in the car. Yeah. And magically back inside where the light is awful. Yes, it is. So today we are going through my makeup because I have too much, considering I barely ever wear makeup. So we're going to start with this little drawer. All of these drawers go in this little box right here. That's where all of my makeup is stored. So I'm going to go through this little box, which is just all of my eye stuff. So this little Ulta eyeshadow that's a super bright yellow that I haven't worn in like 4 years. I'm going to be giving that to a friend. This is a Kiko Milano eyeshadow that I got when I was in Italy a couple of years ago. As you can see, it's broken. And I haven't worn it in forever. And I have similar shades in one of my palettes. So this is probably just going to get tossed. So I have a little pile next to me on my right for giving to my friend and for tossing. This is a perfectly good pink shadow, again from Kiko when I went to Italy. Focus, silly. There we go. So I'm going to be giving that to my friend because it's perfectly good still. I have a sparkly green MAC single. This is Steamy Frost. And I have not worn any of my MAC shadows in a long time. So again, for my friend, this is a blue matte shadow from MAC Electric Eel. It's very nice. Haven't worn it. Going to my friend. I loved this purple eyeshadow back in the day, as you can probably tell from how interesting it looks on the inside. This is Parfait Amour, and I have not worn it in years, so I will see if my friend wants it, despite how much I loved it years ago. Okay, that's all of my singles in this little drawer. I have an eyeliner from Kiko that does not really work, so I'm not a fan of it. I'm going to check if my friend would like it. I have a purple eyeliner from Ulta that I got because I have green eyes. Purple works so well for green-eyed people, right? Yeah. Well, this eyeliner does not come out to my liking. I'm going to stick to my black eyeliner. I got this Kiko mascara when I was in London this summer, and I tried it the first time and I decided that it was awful. It is the color of the tube, which is a very nice teal color. It just didn't show up on my lashes. It wasn't super pigmented. I wasn't very happy with it. And you can't return products to Kiko once you've opened them. So that's here. I'm going to see if my friend would like it, and if she doesn't, then I will donate it or toss it. But most likely toss it, since it's mascara. I have an Inglot or Inglo, I don't know, mascara that is similar to the Kiko mascara, except this one is actually very pigmented and works very well for my lashes. So I am keeping this one. It's very funky, but I like funky makeup. You'll see in my lip colors. This Kiko pencil is another purple pencil. It also is not, it doesn't work very well for me. I just find that colored eyeliner, colored stick eyeliner doesn't show up very well on my waterline. And, you know, if you're good at makeup, tell me. Like, should I be using stick eyeliner somewhere other than my waterline? Because I really don't. So I'm gonna see if my friend would like that one as well. She's gonna get a large present full of makeup, and I don't know if she'll be happy about it. This is just an Ulta automatic stick liner, and it's a sparkly black instead of just a normal matte black. So I am going to keep this because black is the color that I normally wear in my eyeliner. Here I have a little, you know, NYC drugstore eyebrow kit. I never do my eyebrows because this is not really the right color for my eyebrows. So I am going to just straight up get rid of that because it's not really the right shade for my eyebrows. It's a little bit too brown. My eyebrows are kind of like a dusty gray color. And next I have 2 pairs of lashes and some lash glue. I'm going to hold off on those because I do like them and I think they're very cool. I don't wear lashes very often, which is why I only have 2 pairs. So I'm going to hold on to those. And now I can actually fit my normal everyday makeup in here. My normal everyday makeup. This is what I walk around with. Oh, except this. We'll put that over there. This is the reason I don't wear lashes very often, or like at all, basically. I have the Tarte Tartist mascara, which works extremely well for me. So I just do 2 coats of this, and then, as some of my friends have said, it basically looks like I have falsies on, which is great for me, because I'm kind of lazy and don't really feel like putting on falsies all the time. / ever. This is just my normal matte black stick liner. These are 2 single shadows from Kiko that I wear very often. This is just a matte gray. Sorry, focus. There we go. A lot of their shadows don't have names, so I'm pretty sure this is just like number 77. Yes, and this is number 83. It's a nice shiny white. I use it for the inner corner. And this is my MAC paint pot. As you can see, I've hit pan quite a lot, and I do need to get another one, but this is a MAC paint pot in Bare Study, so I need the exact same shade. I do use it as a base for my eyeshadow and as an all-over for my lids sometimes. And I just have a random liquid liner from the drugstore that I picked up because I decided one day that I needed to learn how to do liquid liner because I'm very bad at it, which is true. I am very bad at it. So this is my top drawer. We're going to go back. We're going back, all nice and cleaned out. We're going to move on to my face products because that's very easy for me. I don't wear a lot of face products. I do have this little duo from NYX for contouring. I am going to keep that because it's new. I haven't used it yet because God knows I don't know how to contour. I have a little color correcting palette from NYX also. I am going to be keeping that because I do have a lot of red spots. I have NYX concealer that I haven't even opened clearly. I'm keeping that. This is a foundation that a friend had given to me, Maybelline from the drugstore. It doesn't really suit my face and I don't really like how it wears at all. So I'm going to be getting rid of that because it's way too used to give it to anyone else. This is a blush by It Cosmetics that I had purchased, which is in the shade Magical in Mauve. It is way too dark for my skin because I'm a genius and had a friend who told me you could wear whatever blush you want. And so I picked that. Does that look good on my pale AF skin? No, it doesn't. And it's super pigmented because It Cosmetics is great and it's highly pigmented, so I really can't wear it. I am going to keep it though because I like it so much and I have only used it once, so I'm either going to give it to a friend or keep it as just an eyeshadow color because it's worked well as that anyway. So I'm going to keep that. This is a blush by Kiko that I can actually use, so I'm keeping that. I have 2 powders here. I have the Rimmel London Stay Matte in Buff Beige, and I have the Neutrogena Shine Control powder. I am not sure how old this is, so I'm going to check on that and may or may not be keeping it. This is my Benefit Professional primer. I'm keeping that. I have the little itty bitty one because I don't use it all that often. So I'm keeping my Rimmel London, keeping my color corrector and my NYX Duo. yes, everything has to like make sense when it goes back. Otherwise it can't go back. So there we go. We have concealer, we have a color corrector, we have a duo little cheek thing, maybe, primer, cheeks, and face. All over powder. So that's going back. Yay! If I could get it in. That's what he said. Yay, adult jokes. And then this is my collection of lipsticks. It's so small compared to so many other people. So I have a NYX lip primer that I don't really use all that often. I don't feel it does much for my actual lip product. And it's probably past expiration. That little thing there says 8 months, or 9 months rather. It's probably past expiration. So I am going to be getting rid of that because I don't find myself using it all that much, since it doesn't do all that much. This is the lipstick that was in my everyday makeup. It is a Kat Von D Liquid to Matte lipstick in the shade Witches. Yes, in the shade Witches. I wore this on Halloween because I was a witch. Yay. And I like funky makeup, so I own Witches and Poe by Kat Von D. I also own, what color is this? This is Beloved. It shows up a little bit more pink on camera than it actually is. It's kind of dustier in real life. I really don't wear this at all, so I am going to give this one to my friend. She also has a couple of Kat Von D's, so she might like it. I have the shade Outlaw as well, which everybody likes and I like and I wear often. I have my one nude is by Stila. It is in the shade Carmelo or Caramello. Thinking about basketball, Carmelo. I've worn this a few times. I haven't worn it all that often, but I do like it quite a lot. So I am going to keep that. This is one of the Revlon matte lipsticks. I like their formula. I think it's very good, and it's a lot less drying than the Kat Von D's. So I think I'm going to actually get rid of this one and give it to my friend because I don't really like this shade, but I might repurchase another shade if I find myself needing something. This I got from Inglot, or Inglo again, when I was in London this summer. It's just a nice kind of berry shade. It's the shade it's the shade Rouge à Lèvres. I'm sorry, my French is horrible, I know that. I am keeping this. It is new. I have this Kiko lipstick that I got a few summers ago when I was in Italy. It is a red. I am keeping that one. And I have this Kiko lipstick, again, I got a few summers ago when I was in Italy. And it's a nice dark pink that I'm going to keep as well. This Kiko I got while I was in London this summer. And it's a nice red, but I found the formula really lacking and needing to go over my lips multiple times in order to get any real pigmentation, and it was still kind of patchy and blotchy. So I am actually going to pass this on to someone else who might find it working for them better. So now to fill it all back up. Alright, and into the drawers we go. Now all we have left are my few palettes. I don't have many. Oh, these are my little, this is my little 3 of brushes that I got from Tokidoki from Sephora before Tokidoki stopped making makeup at all. So this is one of the palettes that I'm getting rid of. This is a Coastal Scents palette, as you can see. Tons and tons of colors. I used it quite well during high school. You know, when I was doing theater and everything, we would have a lot of fun with that. But I don't really go for that many colors anymore, and it's just very old. So I think I'm going to actually end up getting rid of that because it's from high school and I have graduated college. So not something I should be keeping around if it's this expired. I have an even larger Coastal Scents palette, which is the 252 shade palette. So you can see I kept the plastic so that way it might stay nicer. And I barely used it because I realized after I purchased it that I didn't really need it, considering I have the 88 right there, and that's perfectly fine for me. So I barely used this one, but again, it's from high school. So I will be getting rid of it because I don't think that after 8 years anyone should be using these eyeshadows at all. So these are going bye-bye in the garbage. And my last two palettes I am keeping. I have the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, which I like. It's just a bunch of more neutral shades and some pink shades that I can get a lot of use out of, and I have gotten use out of already. Next is my Alice Through the Looking Glass Urban Decay palette, which I love to death, and it is so pretty. Look at that. Look at all that fanciness. If you open it up, there's a butterfly inside. But I love this palette and I love the colors. Can't get it out. Good. Brilliant. But I love these shades. As you can see, I've gotten into Mirror and Dream On already. I love Royal Flush as an inner crease or just like a little highlight in the center color. It's so pretty, and I can't wait to work my way through all of the other more colorful shades. Heads Will Roll is my mom's favorite. It's so gorgeous. But I made my Halloween eye look with this palette as well, so I know I love it. And my palettes just go right on top of my little makeup tower thing, which is now nice and cleaned out. So I'm getting rid of these. I'm getting rid of these. And then these are all going to my friend Abby. So hopefully she'll get some use out of those. And if she doesn't, she can pass them on to someone else who might. So yeah, that was my makeup clean out. It was a lot less painless than, that was a lot more painless than a lot I've watched on YouTube. I've seen a lot of other people do it, and their collection is, you know, actually a collection and not just, here are my 5 lipsticks. So, we're all done for today. Yay! Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all are having a great day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That would help me out a lot. And if you'd like to stick around for more content, give the button down below a click and subscribe. Alright, thank you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!